gives cheerfully to spread the love story, which is our time, talent, temple, and treasure.
There are those who
abound in professions of grace, of great love for the truth, and so far as words are concerned, have an interest to see the truth advance, but who do nothing for its advancement.
The faith of such is dead,
not being made perfect by works. The Lord never made such a mistake as to convert the soul and leave it under the power of covetousness.
If you're converted, you can't be covetous.
Amen.
God never made that mistake.
That's right.
If you're converted, you're willing to give.
Amen.
When you look at the brethren in Macedonia, the Macedonian brethren, it says that they gave out of their poverty.
Yes.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. They didn't have what they gave.
That's right.
They didn't have what they gave. Come on. How could they give when they don't have? Out of their little,
Amen.
they gave.
Praise the Lord.
Out of their little, they gave. I'm still fascinated with the woman and her son who baked the last loaf and gave bread to Elijah.
Amen.
Would you have done that?
Good question.
It's the last flower. And this man turned up. Bake for me first. That sounds selfish.
That's right.
Bake for me first. And she baked the bread and gave it to him.
Amen.
And when she went back to her flour pan and went back to her oil bottle,
Praise the Lord. Amen.
both of them were two springs.
Amen.
You know what I said? There were two springs.
Yes.
This is no flour pan where there's a bottom.
That's right.
There's no oil bottle that has a bottom. There's no bottom. They just keep on springing.
Amen.
Because that's the God we serve. Keep on springing.
Amen.
Keep on springing. And that's the God we serve.
Praise the Lord.
Can't run out. And there's something, when Christ came to this world, he who was sitting on the heavenly throne, who walked this earth during his pre-existence, was able to say, he's found more faith
Yes.
in that woman than in Israel.
That's right.
Be careful. Because there are people outside our church who return time.
Amen. That's right.
True.
That's true. I know.
When I was at Andrews University, I can't forget, when they announced from the platform in PMC, a bank turned over $900,000 in time.
Amen.
Did you hear me?
Amen.
A bank from the prophet. $900,000 in time. A bank.
Amen.
Henry Ford, who manufactured the car, used to return time.
Yeah, that's true. We heard about it in the seminar.
What's painful is when Adventists argue over returning time. That's painful.
Yes.
And sometimes they leave the church because they don't want to return time. I remember there's a man I know very well who said that staying in the church make him poor. What a joy.
Have mercy.
What a joy to know
Yes.
that we can return to God what He has given to us.
Amen.
I hear the psalmist asking the question, what shall I render unto the Lord for his benefits towards me? You know what he said first? I will take the cup of salvation.
Yes.
Which means that he's looking for transformation in his life.
Amen.
And then he will return his vow to the Lord in the temple. In the temple. So he's bringing his tithe and his offering to the temple to render unto the Lord for all his benefits towards him.
Amen.
All his benefits towards him. Let's finish up this. So here we go. The true steward does what?
Starts with God as
Starts with
creator.
God as creator. He does what?
Recognizes God as owner of
All
all
things.
things.
Life, time, resources.
Acknowledges God as the sustainer of life and is in control of his creation. Accepts God as the provider of every good gift and blessings. Understands God as the initiator of relationships with people. Teaches that Jesus is Savior and Lord. Recognizes the church
as
the body as an extension of Christ himself. Cherishes the partnership with God. Recognizes
cherishes the partnership with God. And let's finish here. Says what? Paul says what?
I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live.
Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me.
Galatians 2.
That's how we should live. I'm crucified.
Amen.
I'm a sacrifice for Christ. He has done so much for me. Weak, frail human being. Little boy growing up in a village. God called him. At the best time. The best time. I don't have time to tell you the whole story, but at the best time. Best time of his life. And somehow, it was a time when spiritual heritage was important. Do you realize that our spiritual heritage in the Caribbean is going out the window? So many children today born and never blessed. You're not talking to me.
That's
So many
true.
children born today never blessed.
Yeah, that's true.
Never put their feet in a church door. When I was growing up, even if your parents didn't go, they had somebody carry you to be blessed or to be baptized.
Yes.
They send you to church even if they didn't go. Today in the Caribbean, we are losing our spiritual heritage. Culture has become vulgarity.
Yes.
Crime. As much as when I was growing up, they said, manners make it a man. Today, rudeness is cute. There's some offices I'm afraid to go to.
That's the fact.
They're rude.
Exactly. Very rude too.
Nobody seems to do interpersonal relationship training with our people. Brethren, the church of God must stand out in every community.
Amen.
Our people should be loving and caring. If your church burned down tomorrow, the community should cry. You're different.
Amen.
You're different. One of my challenges to you is to love everybody.
Amen.
And stop this thing where we love but. There's no love but. I love you in spite of who you are.
Praise the Lord. Amen.
Don't ever say the word again. I love you but. I love you in spite of.
Amen.
That's what Christ loves. You are accepted before you're acceptable.
That's right.
With Christ.
That's right.
You're forgiven even before you come.
Amen.
And when you come, that forgiveness is complete.
Amen.
Brethren, I challenge you today. From this day onward, please, by the grace of God, allow the Spirit of God to work in you to be different. I will know all of you individually, but when you meet me, please call me. I'm going to love you.
In spite of.
I was telling the folk last night when some of my wife would ask me, "Or charge another person?" No. Another person. And how you answer so bright? When they come to funeral and they see me standing to preach,
Yes.
must be able to say, you know,
Yes.
some years ago I was driving the same car and some people got in my car. And they started talking about me, but they didn't notice me. They have a pastor who, regardless of who died, he will bury them. He will even come to your house and visit you and pray with you. You remember so-and-so person died and he went by the house? You know what I'm talking about. Brethren, just love people.
Amen.
Even if you never talk to them,
That's right.
see them as potential members of the church. And the peace of God that passes all understanding will reign in your heart. And nothing will disturb your faith because you love God.
Amen.
And you love people. Covered with His life. Whiter than snow. Look upon Jesus, sinless is your Father. Impute His life unto me. My life was scarlet.
passing of Sister